Welcome angels, or welcome back. My name is Malika, but I'm also known as My Angel, and I am loving life. However, I am trying to get my life in order, and by doing so, I am trying to become more disciplined as my word of the year. And in that discipline, I am trying to be more diligent and disciplined in my budget, more disciplined in my planning, more disciplined in my organizing, and just getting myself together in a productive way. And in doing so, I will be filming my journey as I'm getting my life in order to hopefully help myself become a little bit more disciplined in getting things done. If you like those type of videos or would like to see those type of videos, hit that subscribe button and come and follow me through this journey. Hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell so you know when my next video is. All right, angels, today I am putting my first planner. Let me see if I can move you guys up a little bit, because I was like, it looks like y'all were close. Putting my first book of 2026 together. This is called Getting My Life in Order Monthly Planner. So technically it's monthly and weekly. I haven't tried these this last year. I tried the 3-inch disc or 2-inch disc, and they were a little too big. So we're going to try these this year. I don't know what that is. What that is. I'm going to put this in this planner is a little bit different than the one last year. Now, I don't know if I actually ever did a flip through of the one last year. However, we'll do a flip through of this one, at least the first month. Now, what I have taken out of this video, out of this one, is that I have taken out the quarterly planning of this book. This is the front and back. The front and back is still the same. There's nothing different. I kind of messed up the top, as you can see, but I decided we're just going to leave it that way, and I didn't feel like redoing this because, as you know, I'm still struggling with printing front and back. I don't know. I cannot get my front and back in order properly. So we're just going to go with the flow. But it's still going to work regardless. I love my cover. I don't know if you can see, it's very faint. The little flower. This is beautiful. I have my notes here. That's now really the white part. I don't know. Can't tell you why. But I like the idea of the note section. I was going to do a different design, but for me personally, I like the notes. Now, I am going to put all the dashboards in first. That way, it would be a little bit easier to put all the pages in. I think I can do that 2 at a time. Let's see. Now, like I said, I have taken away the quarterly planning, but what I added a currently page. This, I usually call this my NW planner because this is not just monthly, this is monthly and weekly. So it pretty much is how it's pretty much like my catch-all of everything, even though I have planners for other stuff. Those are for like more detailed. This is for like more general, to kind of give me the idea to remind myself that I have to check my other planners, because when I put it in all in one, it's just too jumbled up for me. So I had to separate them. Plus, depending on the planner, depending on the type of planner is, I actually like different sizes. Now, I got these dividers actually off of Amazon, but I kind of regret it because they did not come out very well. All right, so let's put these over to the other side. They, some of them, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of bent up. You see that? I think it's 2 of them like that. Yeah, this one. I don't know if you can see this one and that one. All right, so let's go ahead and put the first pages in. And then once we put these in, I will go and do a walkthrough of all the pages. There we go. And I can't do them all at once. I know that much. I did decide this year that all of my planners would be either in 28 or 32 pounds. I wasn't going to skimp on the pages because my budget pages usually are 32 pounds, and I love the feel of that. And 28 pounds is not as bad either. It's not so bad. Oh, I just put two. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's February. Okay, we'll put this to the side for a second. That way that I don't miss that part. Okay. I was wondering why it seemed like that month was so thick. And I don't know if I've said this before, that this is a very bad shadow. Sorry about that. I am still learning how to get my lighting together. At some point I will figure that out. There's a whole lot of things I got to figure out, guys. That's why I'm trying to get my life in order. To sit down and really organize my life and organize it properly so that things are not so chaotic. You know, I feel like life, I can't get a hold of life, and I'm way too old that I can't get a hold of my life. But I want to. I mean, I'm not gonna say I was fortunate to start my having kids later, but it gives me the time to. Oh, this one wasn't cut very well. To show my kids that it's okay to start over. It's okay to work on yourself, which is something I am trying to do. Okay, this one did not. These pages didn't cut very well. So, in the meantime, did I do that right? Nope, I did not do that right. Let's see, how did I mess it up? This is April. Hold on. Where's March? Okay, I'm confused. Oh my gosh. So maybe it was a mistake to put these dividers in first. Yeah, because now they're all messed up. Everything's all messed up. Okay, now that's right. This is right. Okay. So this goes right here. But I love the clear dividers actually a little bit better than the cardstock dividers. Even though those are cute, but I like to see the month. I like to be able to see the month. And you can't really do that when you do like the design. I mean, you could do a design, which is what I've done, but I also like the idea of it just being simple and just being the month. Okay, there you go. All right, now we're organized. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but I was struggling over here, and I'm still struggling. Because these pages don't turn. I'm gonna have to get some either new disc or new hole punch, and I don't know which one it is because they run smoothly on the 3-inch, and it's the same company, so I don't know why. And they're technically cut the same, but for whatever reason, I cannot get these things to turn properly on this thing. What is going on here? So But anyway, it is a Saturday. I am actually going to do some bulk filming. So if you see the date on this more than once for two different videos, it's because I don't forgot to change the date. Well, not even change the date. It's just that I'm bulk filming. That's all. That's all there's to it. I'm bulk filming, so you'll probably see that, because I don't think I probably will I don't even think I'll do a video tomorrow. I think I'm going to do savings. Oh no, I'm not doing Savings Sunday this week. Oh no, I am going to do Savings Sunday this week. I did say I wasn't two videos or the video from yesterday, because I thought about it, but I thought there was 5 Sundays in January, but there's only 4 Sundays but 5 Saturdays. So that's why I had said that. And so since there's only 4 Saturdays, I might as well 4 Sundays. It'd be best for me to go ahead and do one this week, because I would like to do 4. Saving Fun Sunday is 4 weeks, so I want to be able to do the 4 weeks. Okay, let me just bring it out here. There we go. Alright. I'm getting better with the cutting. I will say so myself. Uh-oh. Why are we having an issue here? Okay. Okay, I guess I need to do it this way. The way I was doing it was better. And then after this, we're going to have to go from the back to the front, because it looks like they're starting to get full on the side. I like this design, but I have decided I'm going to create a new design for 2027. And I may, at the end of this year, 4th quarter, use the new design. Sorry. As well as, this is the India. I got to figure out how to get it. I'm just going to do one top what you call it, divider for back here. But I didn't order it, so I got to order that. And also, one of the things I am going to be doing is I am taking out my goals. Yeah, I think I said that earlier. I'm taking my goals sheet out of here, so there won't be no quarterly planning in here or no goals in here. It will just be straight my planning, my monthly and weekly planning. However, in my catch-all, I will still put the goal sheet in there, because at least the monthly and the quarterly, so that I'm remembering and reading, looking at my planner enough to remember the things that I need remember of my goals. But I'm taking my 5-year plan out of that and putting that in a separate goals book that I will be creating, or have already started creating. Okay, let's go. No, let's just close it this way. Let's see, I can close it this way. I think hopefully it will. I do know my covers this year came out so much nicer. I'm going to I may just laminate it one more time though, because I was watching, I think Planning with Eva, and she was saying you take the 5 mil, you cut it down, and then you added the other. Because I've tried the 2 5 mils at one time and it didn't work. It was like very bulky, then it was bubbly. But she was like, if you cut it down and then add the second layer, then you'll get the same as the 10. I mean, this feels good. This is 5, and I laminated it. I ran it through the laminator a couple of times, and I cut it very nicely this year. But so I'm really liking it. The only issue is that it did not print very well. So this is the beginning of Getting My Life in Order planner. So all my planners are called Getting My Life in Order, but it all depends on this. This is my monthly planner, and I'm going to make some stickers with my name on it. We have the annual calendar, where I will do my This one, it will be the pay dates, because the pay dates are all over the place for us. And then this will be the special dates, events will be on the side. This calendar, I am not sure. I did have an idea what I wanted to do with this calendar, but I can't remember right now. But I love my perpetual calendar because I like the idea of the Sundays on the side. I just love it. Okay, so that's what that is. And then we start, which is new this year, I haven't done this before, is my currently page. So my important dates, my birthdays, my to-do, my goals for the next month, and any notes. That is something that I've added, something new that I've added. I think I took out the weekly, if I remember correctly. No, I left the monthly focus in. So then you go into the month. You get a blank 2-page calendar with a right side column instead of a left side, because I like the weekends on one side, on one page for me. So I like a Monday start. Then you have notes at the end. And this year, there's not a lot of color. This year, the only color is a beige, peachy kind of color. So here's my monthly focus. I kept this in this one because this still kind of goes hand in hand with the monthly goals, but you're breaking it out. And technically, you'll have this in the goals book, and you'll just bring it over to your weeklies. It's just to keep it two separate places, but for me, it's another way of reminding me. Plus, even though my goals, you're just putting down you're not putting down specific dates and specific weeks. You're just putting down, for this month, this is what I want to do, how I'm breaking down the actions to my goals. Here, I'm breaking down the actions now per week. And then, my workout plans, my self-care plans, what not to forget. I would like to do and make sure I have an affirmation on here every week, as well as my going back to my daily affirmations on my daily sheet, which I haven't had. And then it goes into the weeks. And I think I have 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seemed like it was 6, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. Okay. So then at the end you have notes. And then this is what's new. I added a monthly review. I figured if we have the currently page for the beginning, and then you have what I've accomplished this month, what did I learn this month, what challenges did I face, what could I have done better or differently, what are my goals for next month. Now, technically, this should be in the goals, but I have it in 2 different places because just in case, for no reason. And then we go back to currently, and we do this month. And then at the end of the month, all right, they're starting to slide through very well. Hold on. I don't want to do a whole group of them at a time just yet. They're sliding, but they didn't slide it. Oh, yeah, we gotta, I just remembered, we have to set up our catch-all planner. But we'll do that after we do our budget and our home planner. Hopefully we'll get all this done before the end of January. Something late. Okay. So now here we are. Here we go. What happened and what will come? So, more notes. A yearly review. What do I think my top accomplishments for the year, my highlights, my setbacks, things to learn, things to change, and next year priorities. And this will be similar to what's going to be in my goals planner. And then plans for next year, 2027. So same thing. You have an annual calendar on the side, and then plans. I call this side plans. So any events that we have already scheduled for 2027, like graduation. My daughter graduates in May next year. This year's my niece graduates. And then my goals. I added this sheet, but technically this wasn't supposed to be. This was supposed to be my next one. But I added some goals. I can add 6 goals that I would like to have next year. And that is the end of this planner. This is now my, what I call my monthly weekly planner. These just did work. I'm just going to have to roll this in for a while to kind of loosen it up. And then it should be fine after a while. Once I loosen them up. Like this one's loose. Yeah, this one's loose. And that is it, guys. This is my first planner of the first. It's not loose. It's not even moving. All right, I'll come back to that one. This is my first planner setup for the year. Yes, most people did theirs at the end of the year, December, which yes, I should have. But I had a lot going on. Next year should be a little bit easier because I am planning already for the next year and planning on the planners that I will be using next year. So it should not be such an issue next year. I mean, 2027, I shouldn't start off on a bad note. This is weird. This one's not even moving. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I have done 20 minutes. I don't want to do anything further than that. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. I hope you guys will come back and visit me again. If you have stayed to the end, leave me a blue heart. That's what I'm doing for the month of January. Leave me a blue heart. Leave me a comment saying hello if you can. I would love to speak to you. Hit that subscribe button if you have liked this video, and hit that notification bell so that you can see me in my next videos as I'm getting my life in order. I love you, angels. Bye-bye.